Welcome, we are live here from the Bishop's Basketball Challenge, and we are back for your final game of the first week of preseason. It is your Charlotte Checkereds taking on the Austin Generals in the Moody Center in Austin, Texas, and it is sure to be a good matchup today. Here we are for the tip-off, and it's going to be the Generals coming up with the ball first. Moving to the top of the arc, Riley with the ball, passes to Nelson. Nelson shoots for three, he's going to miss. Nick Nelson taking a quick shot there, not much time off the shot clock. Not sure if he was just feeling it or what, but the Charlotte Checkereds are going to get it back, and they're going to get an easy layup for Gordon Wagner. Not the start to the game you want for Austin, missing a shot and then having the other team score an easy one on you. Devin Wilcox now with the ball. And Wilcox is going to put it in. And immediately, Charlotte's going to rebound the ball here as we see a pass to Wagner. Wagner at the top of the arch, trying to put a move on him. Passes down inside, and it's going to go in for the dunk. Smith with it. Wow. And he jumped right over his head. Nothing they can do there to defend. James Smith is going to get the dunk. Riley now with the ball. Passes inside. He shoots for two. It's not going to go. Back to Payne. Charlotte is up by two now. Payne with the ball. Passes inside to Smith. Smith going inside. He goes up, and he's going to put it in. Shots like that, while they might not be as flashy, that's the difference between who wins and loses basketball games. Wilcox now the ball. Shoots for three. It's not going to go. And it gets rebounded by Hudson. Hudson with the ball. Moving down court to Day. Day working on him. Nick Nelson in the paint. Puts it up. It gets blocked. Copeland now with the ball. Copeland at the logo. Passes to Riley. Riley at the top of the arc. Passes to Nick Nelson. Nick Nelson tries to put a move on him. Another one. Shoots. And it's not going to go. Day with the ball. Day passes to Payne. Pick is set for Payne. Payne rushes around into the paint, and he puts it in. Nice lay-in for Payne there. 2 points on the day. And they are up 8-2 above Austin, Texas. And the Generals here not doing as well as we thought they would have coming into the season. They have some guys on this team that are pretty good overall, and you'd think would be out here, flashing up with this team, but they're just not. Hudson now the ball. Passes to Day. Day shoots for three. It's not going to go. And the shooting in this game has been not great at all. We're missing a lot of clean shots. Just some really sloppy basketball overall for both these teams, and that's an offensive foul committed by Austin, and that'll give the ball right back to Charlotte. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. Not what they need to do if they're trying to come back here. Already down by 6 at the beginning of the game. Payne now rushes inside the paint. And it gets blocked big time by Copeland. Back to Osborne. Osborne now pushing it inside the paint to Riley. Riley gets blocked. Wagner with the ball. Wagner at center court. Trying to put a move on his man. Passes inside to Smith. Smith with the ball, puts it up. And that's a timeout for Austin. Some subs getting in the game here. Richard now with the ball. Theodore Richard. Passes to Cobb. Here comes Cobb inside the paint. Going to put it up and it's going to go in. Nice bucket there for Warren Cobb. Trying to build some momentum for this Austin team. That's their second score on the game. Grider the ball. Passes to Smith. Smith puts it in. Theodore Richard now. Trying to make a move down the court at half court. He's going to pass to Riley. Riley with Grider defending. Shoots. Not going to go. Charlotte is going to end up with the ball back in their hands here. Let's see what they can do against Austin, Texas. Moving the ball down the court is George. Passing down to Grider. Grider runs around him. Wide open for the lay-in. Wow. Wide open lay-in for Kylie Grider. T. Richard with the ball. Oh, my God, and they bat it out again. And they're going to come back up with it. Austin, that is. But what a bat out by Kylie Grider in the Charlotte team. That was Riley getting the basket for Austin, Texas. George with the ball. Passes to Grider. Grider at the top. Pick set. Shoots for three. It's not going to go. Riley comes back up with it to Theodore. Theodore Richard working down the court. Passes inside to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald in the paint. And it's going to be a dunk. Wow. That was beautiful there. Timeout is called. Perfect timing. And that's what they're going to need to do if they want to be back in this game. 12-8 is the score. George with the ball. Trying to see what he can do. And he's going to rush into the paint. And he's going to go in for the layup. And he's going to get it. Nice little hook around the outside there for Otis George. Theodore Richard now with the ball. He's going to pass to Wiss. Wiss now working his way inside the paint. And he goes around, and he's going to shoot it, and he's going to miss. Grider comes up with it. Grider passes to George. Otis George passes to Gates. Back up to Otis. Otis with Theodore guarding him. And oh, wow. And he puts him on his butt. Wow. 10 seconds. Theodore to Wiss. Wiss shoots. It's not going to go. They get it back. Charlotte to Gates. No way. 3 seconds. George shoots from 3. It's not going to go. And that's going to be the end of your half. Charlotte Checkereds up by 8 over the Austin Generals here in the Moody Center. We're not going to keep you waiting for too long here. We're going to go ahead and get right back into the action. And here we are back at the Moody Center for half number 2 of this game. Charlotte up 16-8 over Austin. Ball in the paint already. That is Charlotte with the ball. And they're not going to go with that. Wiss picking up the ball. Wiss passes to Theodore. Theodore at the top of the arc. Clearing the lane for him. Passes to Wiss. Wiss shoots for 3. It's not going to go. Hess is going to come up with it. Hess trying to make a move down the court. Passes inside. Grider wide open lay-in. Wow. That was a big score for Kylie Grider there. Theodore Richard now with the ball. At the top of the arc. Passes inside. And Fitzgerald lays it in. Bob Fitzgerald. He's going to come up with the score there. Now at the top. Passes to Hess. Hess shoots. It's not going to go. They're going to get it back. No, they're not. Theodore Richard rebounds it. Theodore Richard now working his way down the court. Trying to look for open options. Nothing he can do. 4 minutes now on the clock. And it gets batted out. But he's going to pick it back up and put it right back in there. Wow, that was impressive there by Theodore. He lost the control of the ball, but he was managed to grab it back. And Kylie Grider wide open for the lay-in. Man, this is a fast game. They're picking it up now. Theodore Richard passes inside, passes back. Up at the top of the arc for Theodore. Passes to Cole. Cole inside to Wiss. Wiss puts it up. It's not going to go. Might have gotten a hand on it there, Charlotte. Gates with the ball. Passes. Grider now in the paint. It's going to get blocked. Fitzgerald comes up with it. 20-12 is the score here. They're going to shoot, and it's not going to go. Grider comes up, and it's a timeout for Charlotte. Some much-needed subbing going on after some quick-paced basketball. Otis George with the ball. George now, and it gets blocked by Theodore. Wiss comes up with it wide open. He has a wide-open dunk. Wow. Wiss is going to dunk it. That was impressive, man. Beautiful dunk. Wide open. Just beautiful takeaway. Wagner with the ball now. Up at the top of the arc. Passes inside. Hudson now with it. Not going to go. Copeland's going to come up with it. Copeland working inside. Wiss. Passes out to Cobb. Wiss again. To Richard. To Wiss. Shot clock winding down. He's not going to go. Hess comes up with it. Passes inside to George. George gets blocked by Theodore again. Osborne with the ball. Passes to Cobb. Cobb reading his options. Osborne gets the ball back in his hands. Passes up to Copeland. Gets blocked. Boogeyman comes up with it. Boogeyman, an incredible prospect. Otis George, wow! Beautiful lay-in. And Theodore Richard comes back up. Passes to Cobb. To Osborne. 2 minutes are left remaining on the clock here. 22-14 is the score. The game is as close as it has been. Copeland now working inside. Gets blocked. Timeout for Charlotte. Big stoppage here for Charlotte. Little under 2 minutes remaining. Payne with the ball. Passes inside to Hudson. Hudson wide open with the lay-in. Gregory Hudson. 1:48 remaining. Riley comes up with it. Works inside into the paint. Riley passes back out to Copeland. Back up to Riley. Riley trying to put a move on him. Using his body. Passes up. It's not going to go. Payne with it. 1:30 left in the game. Passes inside. Hudson wide open for the lay-in. Absolutely nobody there to cover him. Riley now with the ball. Riley looking for options. Riley's going to make a move after a pick was set into the paint. And that one's not going to go. Wow. Missing the lay-in. Not what you need to be doing here this late in the game. And it's going to... Oh, wow. I thought he got fouled there. That was a little interesting. It just didn't go in, though. And Nick Nelson comes up with it. 1 minute left. 26-14. Austin, Texas not having the game that they needed for the Generals. Wilcox. It's going to go. That's 3 for them. Right as I was saying. Impressive basket there for Damon Wilcox. To Wagner. 55 seconds. Passes inside to Hudson. Hudson, wide open dunk. No shot. They stood there. 2 defenders on him. Couldn't even do nothing against him. 6 points for him. Been important in this later half of the game, pulling away from this team, who's now trailing by 11. Damon Wilcox, once again, it gets blocked big time. Shut down. Wagner wide open. Taking it all the way, and he dunks it. And that is going to put an exclamation point on this win for this team. What a game. 37 seconds. Gordon Wagner. Damon Wilcox with the ball for Austin. Working inside. And he gets batted away. Hudson comes up with it. Great defense. Passes to Wagner. Wagner to Day. Day puts it up. It's not going to go. Beal with the ball to Wilcox. Playing big body there. He's going to put it in. 11 seconds left. The score is 30-19. Here's Payne with the ball. He's just trying to run clock. Passes to Day. 7 seconds left. Day into the paint. Playing body. Puts it up. 3 seconds and it's going to go. Riley with the ball. Puts it up. Nothing. Charlotte has won the basketball game. 32-19 is the score. Gregory Hudson, player of the game. Wow. And what a game it was. Thank you for watching week 1 of the preseason for the Bishops Basketball Challenge. I'll let you all know when more info is available. The Discord server is always open to join. Comment down below if you want an invite to that. I appreciate you all for the support. Every view and every comment matters. Trust me. Yeah, thank you.